Hey anime enthusiasts, welcome back to my channel. I'm Barry, and today we are diving into not one, not two, but three captivating anime worlds that are sure to pique your interest. So buckle up, because we're about to explore the amazing worlds of World Trigger, the case study of Vanitas, and last but not least, World Trigger. These are my top three most recently watched animes, and frankly, even if you don't get a chance to watch them, at least Google their theme songs, because they're good. So without further ado, let's get into it. Jumping right into it, we have number one, World Trigger. World Trigger is, for lack of a better word, a supernatural anime. It started out as a Shonen Jump in 2013, and it was adapted from a manga. It is about a intergalactic wormhole that was opened, and these creatures called neighbors come in, and they pretty much come over just simply to collect this like thing that humans make called Tryon, and it helps them do different things. Now, the humans didn't like this, so they created an organization called Border, where they have triggers, which are made with Tryon, and they use those to combat the neighbors. Now, this anime is based in Mikado City, where everything's based, but it is assumed that the neighbors are, invading the rest of the world. But it's just mainly set there. And so everyone is fighting the neighbors whenever they come in. They don't come in at the same time, but they come in at different times. And a spoiler alert, the main character, Yuma, is actually a neighbor. So whenever you watch this, be forewarned, the things you're actually seeing are not in fact neighbors, but humans don't know this, so they just call them neighbors anyway. If you like supernatural fighting anime, anything like that, this is packed full of drama, anime, fighting, mystery, all that. So really good anime to watch. Now our second segment is about a rather curious little anime, The Curious Case of Vanitas. Now this was originally introduced to me in YouTube itself, but the one that I found wasn't entirely accurate and didn't have everything in it, but I managed to eventually find the full anime and I watched it. It is pretty much about a mysterious doctor who helps treat vampires with a mysterious curse. The curse of the Blue Moon vampire. This is a vampire that got shunned by the other normal vampires because vampires and humans, they did not live in the same world, yet vampires could go to and from. Most vampires are born under a red moon, but this vampire was born under the blue moon and was upset that people got mad at him, so he cursed everybody to have this disease that they would just go crazy and start killing anything that's alive. And so he goes around treating them, and pretty much everyone wants to try to kill him. But he is a human. Keep that in mind. The main character, Vanitas, is in fact a human. He's only named after the Blue Moon demon. I'm gonna just call him a demon. Vampire demon. Pretty much the same thing to the humans in that anime. It is full of a decent amount of blood, fun, all that. I don't know how to exactly censor that for YouTube. It has decent fighting, a lot of good lore. If you like vampires, supernatural, anything really with mystery, all that kind of stuff, this is a great anime. Perfect as it's not an adult anime. There is some love interest in there, decent amount. Anything else that would be, it has a lot of suspense. It is a perfect steampunk type anime. So please, I would suggest go checking that out. If you don't have Crunchyroll or don't have a way to you know, if you know what I mean, look at the other animes. Check it out on YouTube. And here we are, friends, to the last, but certainly not least anime on this list, Undead Murder Farce. I came across this when I was going through the Crunchyroll Supernatural section. I will admit, I didn't totally understand the anime when I first started watching it, but once I started watching it, it's a decent little anime. Now, advisory, this is not good for younger audiences. There is a ton of bloodshed. It is pretty much about this monster called an Oni Slayer. An Oni is a demon in Japanese, so he pretty much slays other monsters. But he is a half human, half Oni. So he is also on borrowed time, in that his Oni side is going to kill him. So he makes a deal with this immortal monster. She got her body stolen, and she's also a detective. Think of it like, it's almost like a comedy in a weird way for some reason, but it doesn't like have laughing factors, it just looks quirky. So they go on different little missions, and it's funny enough, they also have a Dr. Watson and Sherlock Holmes, you know, from all the movies and books and stuff. So they also have it's pretty much all the whole detective series. They did not as far conclude as to the posting of this video. I think that they left us on a cliffhanger still. So hopefully in the future that we will get more episodes on this. So if you like monsters or anything just not human, this would be a good anime. Just make sure not to watch it with younger viewers because it's gonna give them nightmares, 100%. And there you have it, folks. 3 animes with creativity and passion. If you like intense battles, vampire mysteries, and monster detectives, feel free to watch these animes. Go grab a popcorn and dive right in. I especially suggest going to watch World Trigger first. Now again, thank you for watching me. If you got to the end of this video, please like and subscribe and stay animated.